Today we are going to discuss about manage hybrid cloud resources with Elastic. My name is Uday. I'm a principal solution architect at Elastic. I'm with Antony Prasad from AWS. He's a partner solution architect at AWS.
Thanks, Uday. Hey, everyone. I'm Antony, a partner solutions architect at AWS. I work with Elastic and other partners to build solutions integrating various AWS services.
So the main agenda of this session is today's moving to the cloud. So what is the main drivers to moving to the cloud, and what drives the customers to adopt the cloud, and also different challenges with the cloud migration. And also we're going to discuss the why Elastic and AWS is very important in your cloud migration journey. And in the second part of the presentation, we are going to discuss about the successful and also secure migration. So, and also we're going to discuss of the best practices, well-architected framework, and couple of details about the shared responsibility model and the security and other observability topics in this presentation. With that, I'm handing over to the Antony to talk about the drivers of transformations.
Let's talk about the drivers, right, in transforming your business today. Now, as we've enabled thousands of migrations to the cloud, right, it could feature modernization by software, customers, and various patterns. We've come to think that there are predominantly four main drivers. Let's do a deep dive into some of them. At the top level, we look at the CIO. Now, the CIO basically owns the application portfolio that represents the business processes of the organization he or she serves. And often in large enterprises, the portfolio can be as large as 1,000 applications. And for today, we're going to focus on large enterprise portfolio lessons. So let's look at the four discernible decision patterns that we've seen and are continuously seeing. Now, the CIO owns the business application decisions, right? And the decision for him or her is to develop in-house or modernize an older app, right? And he wants to prioritize the use of SaaS. Some of the common priorities are consumer experience, taxpayer experience, or supply chain management. Now, the second driver we're going to look into is the CSO. Now, as the CIO makes priority decisions for transforming and modernizing the business applications, the CSO is going to revisit an older on-prem approach to security and try to move away from hardware appliances and move to a scalable cloud model that uses AWS accounts and organizations. Now, the third driver is the VP of Big Data. Now, he or she is going to focus on scaling applications, move applications from on-prem to cloud, and make the big data infrastructure as the primary focus of the business application. Last but not the least, we're going to look at the VP of Infra and Operations. Now, he or she has to go through substantial process, right? It involves people skill change. You have a new team. You're trying to adapt to some of the new cloud practices and SaaS. And the change has to be abandoning some of the older tools, right? So this is what the VP of Infra and Operations is going to focus on. Now, across hundreds and thousands of customers, we see a repeated pattern of economic payback to these migrations, right? And often with the AWS variety of compute instances and our Nitro architecture approach to basically offload network and storage work from the CPU, this results in way fewer cores to be used for the workloads. And hence, it reduces the cost for licenses significantly running on cloud. Now, the switch to a cloud-based security model obviously results in way fewer security incidents, as we've noticed in the past year. A shift to the DevOps model using modern tools such as serverless applications, and the fact that we're going to automate more of these operations means that you're going to have a substantial productivity boost.
Thanks, Antony. And the main, I know that the cloud migration challenges, there is like a lot of rewards. I know Antony covered the benefits, so I know there are rewards without a risk, right? So you have to, there is a lot of migration challenges, complexity, and also the observability, lack of observability into both the environments. Because it takes time to migrate all these applications to AWS cloud. So, and also you have to re-architect applications before moving to the cloud. So you cannot lift and shift, because you don't get a lot of cost savings doing that lift and shift. But that's why a lot of customers are doing the re-architecture before moving to the cloud. And also there are like a lot of performance issues with while migrating to cloud, and also there are a lot of security issues. And it is not a simple task, just a plug and play, because there are a lot of steps involved in this migration. And the main steps are, like, you will look at this like cloud assessment. You have to do the complete assessment of your cloud and like on-premise environment first. And then also you have to do the proof of concepts. And later that once you do the proof of concept, you have to move your data and applications, and you have to check various cloud services, and do optimization after migrating to cloud. So there are a lot of steps involved moving to the cloud. So that's where like we're going to talk about how to use some of the Elastic tools to basically do visible into your particular environment. So that's where we'll show you how to unify your AWS and on-premise environments. And also Elastic provides the hybrid multi-cloud visibility, so you can migrate your workloads easily with the full understanding, and you have a lot of visibility into your cloud resources. That's where Elastic comes into picture. We're going to talk about those in a few seconds.
Let's talk about something known as the AWS Well-Architected Framework. Now, what is the AWS Well-Architected Framework? It basically helps customers build secure, high-performing, resilient, and efficient infrastructure for the applications and workloads. Now, this is based on 5 main pillars, right? You have operational excellence, security, reliability, performance efficiency, and cost optimization. The AWS Well-Architected Framework provides a consistent approach for customers and partners to evaluate their architectures and implement designs that can scale over time.
And thanks, Antony, for covering the well-architected framework. And here, I know Antony covered 5 pillars of AWS well-architected framework, but I wanted to emphasize 2 pillars here. One is a security. Security is a key area, like it's a job zero for anyone to secure their cloud resources. That's where security operation capabilities are responsible for analyzing and responding the security events. And here in this, like, you can look at that enable traceability in all level and security at all layers. And also automating the security best practices is a key to the success. So I know manually updating some policies or like doing something manually is not really helpful here. That's where like Elastic comes into picture. We automate your end-to-end security event management with using Elastic solutions. We're going to cover in few slides. And operational excellence is another key pillar we wanted to highlight, because in this pillar you are checking each and every, like, defining and capturing, analyzing all the logs, metrics, and also the performance details of each of your application. And then also you're understanding the logs and metrics, and you're analyzing and then running the machine learning jobs to basically send the alerts and then also notifications. So that's where like Elastic comes into picture. That observability solution we are going to talk in a few minutes will cover operational excellency here. And then with that, I'm going to introduce Elastic Cloud. Elastic Cloud is a family of managed offerings from Elastic that makers of Elastic Stack. And like most of you guys are aware of Elasticsearch, Kibana, Beats, and Logstash, that brings power of Elastic Enterprise Search and observability and security solution to the cloud. So Elastic offers flexible deployments option in the cloud and supporting SaaS and AWS Marketplace, and we'll also support self-managed, bring your own license model. So Elastic Cloud is the easiest way to consume the Elasticsearch platform here. And Elastic Cloud includes like all the pre-built solutions like observability, security, and enterprise search. uh, that's it. And then also that how is Elastic is going to help your in your cloud migration journey. If you remember, operational excellency is a pillar, like that's a observability solution where you wanted to basically collect all metrics and logs and then performance data. That's where that's a key focus area in a well-architected framework. And also Elastic observability solution will help you in the pre-migration stage and also actual migration and post-migration stage. If you look at the three stages in the migration, and also the observability, we have four pillars. One is logs, metrics, and application performance management uptime. So these four pillars comes very handy when you're doing the migration. This includes things like visibility and dependency analysis in the pre-migration phase, and then we enable hybrid monitoring and distributed tracing while during the actual migration to track the performance of your on-premise environment compared to your new AWS cloud applications. And lastly, we facilitate day-to-day operations with using alerting and incident management, ongoing reporting after doing the migration to the cloud. So there are a lot of things like you can do. You can validate your performance with using both the data. So because we can store like 3 to 7 years of worth of data, it's pretty less expensive now with using frozen tear and a couple of other features in the Elastic platform. And if you go to this particular pictorial view here, if you is like a monitoring dynamic hybrid cloud environment with Elastic Cloud. Basically, Elastic has ready to use integrations across on-premise and cloud services. This brings together all the hybrid observability data together for unified analysis and visualization and data-driven decision. With this, we ensure that you guys can have a holistic coverage throughout the migration. Look at the diagram, some of the specific integrations called out here in both source and target environments. You can easily visualize and navigate metrics and traces logs from on-premise and also cloud infrastructure in a single unified platform to optimize and troubleshoot your systems. That's like a nice thing to have, like everything together, so you can track your performance and other details. And in this slide, we are just showing in different integrations, Elastic and AWS integration. So we support most of the common and popular AWS service integrations. So we have 20 plus integrations available currently. We are working on a couple of more integrations, but Elastic observability, all like you can look at the diagram, observability allow you to uniform visibility into across your entire AWS platform and enabling better insights into performance and overall health of your infrastructure and application and your cloud infrastructure and all that. Thank you. And then and also, if you look at this particular customer like Smarter City, the Smarter City actually recently used Elastic Cloud and observability solution, and then Smarter City solution ensure that they have a seamless customer experience across their parking platform. And then they realized the proactive and unified visibility to the entire stack and detect the personal issues was critical if they wanted to ensure that consistent customer experience with to key to their exponential growth. The Smarter City actually reduced 50% performance issues using Elastic Stack. So that's the lot of benefit they're getting here. So you can go through the blog. We have a blog published recently. You can go through the Smarter City blog. With that, I'm switching the gears, and here I'm talking about like a security in the cloud. Security, as I said, security is a job zero for any customer, any company, because without security, there's everything else is not much useful. So when it comes to selecting a cloud, security is a critical factor in anybody decision. AWS have a shared responsibility more with the customer, and then the AWS manages controls the components from operating system and the virtual layer, physical security of facilities, all that. With that, I'm handing over to Antony to talk about more details about shared responsibility model in the cloud.
So AWS basically will look after the security of the cloud, and the customers are going to be responsible of looking at the security in the cloud. Now, what does that mean? When we talk about security of the cloud, AWS is responsible for protecting the infrastructure that runs all of the services offered in AWS Cloud. This infrastructure is composed of hardware, software, networking, and all the facilities that run your AWS Cloud services. Now, what's the customer's responsibility here? Security in the cloud. The customer's responsibility will be determined by the AWS Cloud services that the customer selects. This determines the amount of configuration work the customer actually must perform as part of the security responsibilities. Now, for example, services such as Amazon Elastic Compute Cloud, or EC2, or Amazon Virtual Private Cloud, or Amazon VPC, and Amazon S3 are categorized as infrastructure as a service, and as such, require the customer to perform all the necessary security configuration and management tasks. AWS gives the customer a secure platform, and Elastic will actually allow to operate securely in that platform in an automated way.
Like Antony mentioned, AWS will secure platform, and Elastic will allow you to operate securely in that platform in an automated way. So if you look at the Elastic allows you to automate manual security tasks. So you can shift your focus innovating your business or like your applications. Plus you can pay only whatever you're using in Elastic security solutions, like in a Elastic Cloud. We encourage to use Elastic Security to transform the way you do business, and automating security detection and prevention tasks to reduce the risk. So you can grow your you can grow and innovate faster and free up your some of your security resources from unproductive work, doing proactive monitoring or reactive monitoring. Also less worrisome to focus on your customers and your business needs. And Elastic offers both Elastic SIEM and Elastic Endpoint Security that will deliver the automated way of responding to security events and preventing those events in an automated way. And it uniforms SIEM and security, enabling security ops team to prevent and detect and respond to attacks by collecting diverse data and performing both automated and analyst-driven analysis, responding via embedded workflows and automation. With that, you can reduce your mean time to detect security events, and also mean time to remediate your security events. So and also you can avoid some of the false positives with using Elastic security platform and solutions. And Elastic recently, OLX is an online exchange is a Dutch-based company, and they operate across 30 countries and helping 300 million customers per month buying and selling goods in their platform. OLX needed increased event monitoring and threat detection and instant response. So Elastic Cloud helped OLX for enhancing their security and help them to reduce 30% reduction in response time of security events, and also increased security event coverage. And they also gained 19% increase, 1900% increase in log collection capacity, and realized a goal of 30% reduction of mean time to remediate of security incidents. So I think it's a great story. So basically, you can look at the blog, OLX blog we published here in the page, so you can check it out. And also I'm going to talk about Elastic Cloud value proposition. Elastic Cloud actually on AWS gives user the ability to run pre-built SaaS solutions for enterprise search and observability and security. And Elastic Cloud makes easy to deploy and operates like and scale Elastic Stack in the cloud. So it's also expedite time to value of Elastic Cloud based on the solutions. And also here are the next steps, and if you want to take a look, steps and useful links are here. We are happy to share details with you after this session. So please contact us if you have any questions at elastic-aws-apn@elastic.co. Thank you very much for your time. If you have any questions, please feel to reach out to us. Thank you very much.